Hello, and welcome to yet another stream. Once again, trains, but this time not route building, it's not session creation, it's me showing off what I've been working on for the last week, essentially. Yeah, it's been like 12 days that I managed to build something. That something is a route. A 600mm narrow gauge route, to be more precise. I'm not good at revealing stuff, am I? Okay, so basically, um, well, I still do something in the background because thank you. Yes, could you, function would be helpful. Alright, there we go. Hey, Eagle, how did you like my reminder? Yes, Hans. Very enjoyable. You left before I even managed to say that, hey, there's still 1 more minute before it's 4. But okay, whatever. I'm still 4 minutes late. Sorry, not even. No, 2 minutes late. Because I needed to place down an engine. So, anyways, welcome. Hi, Hans. Hi, Kengo. Hi, Paradise. Welcome to the stream. Today we are showcasing Inselbahn, my little narrow gauge route. How little? A 3x3 route with an additional baseboard of scenery. Set in a fictional island in southern Atlantic Ocean, it contains 50 multiple industries. Yeah, I haven't fully figured out the commodities yet, mainly because it's quite frankly annoying with just how many there actually are. And yeah, I still have to make sessions for this and fix up some things here and there that I've been fighting and just trying to improve it. Because, yeah, Brett, it was 4 when I left the channel. No, it was not. It was 15:59. What did you do say in VC? Eagle, start the stream! That's what he said. Voice may not be accurate. Eagle stream now. Yeah, essentially. What country's rolling stock signals are you using? There are no signals on this route, and the rolling stock is essentially just the German Feldbahn. Started this project 12 days ago. Is that correct? Yes. So, shall we get a go? There are several locations on this map, all connected by like intermediate intercity rural areas. The speed limits generally are low, but that is to be expected. I don't know if you guys would prefer an outside view or an inside view, or next to the engine. But yeah, the main depot that we just came out of is located in Paradise City. As we pass the city center now, let's go. Outside, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Paradise City Square. The junctions might get annoying. You cannot see them. But yeah. I would like to push this one. Man, it would be really amazing if you actually, could click on it. Or at any of these junctions, actually. No idea why you cannot switch these in the driver, but yeah, whatever. Chalk it up to trains being stupid. Anyways. Oh my, that's a lot of tracks. Yes, it is. Is it square though? Looks more like a rectangle to me. Hit J, maybe. Yes, of course, the only way I can switch junctions now is J. The high poly trackside grass asset with the flowers. Yes, of course it is. I had to be quite creative when it came to a lot of aspects on this route. And I'll be honest, this is the first time that I'm actually having a drive-through on this route as well. I have not checked anything like from the cab perspective yet. Pretty much everything just from the outside external camera. Retaining walls as tunnel walls. Clever. Clever. Yeah. That was a nice bit of overlapping track there by the tunnel entrance. Oh yeah, absolutely. All the several percentage tracks in here. Very handy, I'm sure. But yeah, I've gotten the terrain from a height map. It's on the DLS. And when I placed it down, I was like, this looks fairly good. I'm gonna roll with this, why not? You know? I modified it so it's nice and smooth. Stuff like that, you know? And yeah, fit it together. Who is pinging me? Ooh, height map challenge. Not even that. But yeah, we're now on the coast. We are currently, as you can see, descending. But where to? We will see soon. Now, as for this route, well, it's 600 millimeters. We already said that. The main city, Paradise City, is essentially designed to have a little like tram network in it as well. Oh, that's a bit of a thingy there. Need to fix that. It's essentially designed to have a little bit of a tram network. You may have seen the people here and there along the roads. Those are just the little stops that I placed down. There's these little small passenger cars that fit really well to being like a little, you know, intra-city transport. But yeah, there's other two settlements on the route, and many more industries. A lot of these industries require, well, not say require, I didn't link it in any way, it's not possible, but they have their own little passenger stations as well, so as to pretend that, oh hey, there are workers that need to go to these locations. Anyways, we are now approaching the Shanghai City Harbor. I'm using HDTR 5-meter grid. 5-meter grid. Everything is 5-meter grid and spline grass. There is no turf effects, no clutter, and there is no HD terrain. Everything is 5-meter grid. It's less pixelated than I remember. There's a city named after me, bro. No. Hi, VGR. But I know what to name after you now. But yeah, as we are slowly making our way into the harbor now. The route is actually designed to handle relatively long and frequent trains. Relatively, right? At least in the city. The problems may begin outside of the city, where we will get to eventually as well. Seems like we've ended up on this track. The ships are moored in as well. I decided to go for that little extra bit of effort. Because why not? I didn't do these ones, I think. Oh no, I plopped that one there, but I didn't plop these two together. I could still do some work, but yeah. You might remember this being the teaser from before the pixelation, I guess. The harbor on the bottom, the city up top on the cliff. Anyways. Green traction engine, yes indeed, a small little steamer. I like this one the most, so this is why I decided to drive the route with this one today. Because of all the little narrow gauge engines that I found fitting for this route, this is the one that I like the most. Anyways, despite the fact that the route is pretty much like set for frequent trains and stuff, there aren't that many turnarounds for your engine. So quite often you will end up reversing your engine as well. And that is very, very intentional. What a lovely route. Yeah, thank you. Oatmeal raisin taste. Welcome. That's a name. Welcome to the chat. I hope you'll enjoy the stream. I saw it in the little loop. What did you see in the little loop? You mean it here? A little more factory in here? But yeah, there's a lot of industries just in the harbor. Very detailed indeed, Paradise. What will you name? After you, I will rename one of the companies, one of the industries that I have on the route, and give it your name. Probably something like VGR Logistics or something. Never experienced such a steep downhill. Well, yes. Suppose time will tell. What sort of industry chains do you have already? Um, Quite a lot, thinking about it. Okay, so there is a logging industry that produces logs and planks. There is a coal mine that obviously produces coal. There is the clay mine that produces, well, it's called clay and stone. It produces um, sand, gravel, and big pieces of rock that you need long flat cars for. They're fun to transport. There is sugar beets, grain, flour, bread, hardware, passengers, of course, um, at least 3 types of bricks. There's brickworks above Sharedai City. We will go there, don't worry. Um, then there are basically general goods, but they're more of called Feldbahngüter. And they have 3D models of basically barrels, steel barrels, and crates filled with carrots and vegetables. So these two. Other than flour, there's also sugar as well, and fish. There's also steel beams that go basically to the export at the harbor. The harbor basically acts like export-import stuff, as well as the origin for the fishes. Paradise City is also the only place where there's actually double tracks like this, where it's directional. You can also see the other track over there. It's not a solid wall in between, it's just pillars. So, let's see here. This will take us out this way. You know, switch these junctions. This will take us out that way. Good. But what I'm going to do, I'm gonna have to replace those junction levers for different ones. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna stop our little steamer here. And let's take a closer look at Paradise City, shall we? So we've been here at the circle, right? Over here is an industry. I'm gonna name this one after VGR. It's gonna be called VGR Logistics or the VGR company or something. I'll figure it out. I'm not sure what the inputs and outputs are anymore on that one. But down this way, there's Spreader Street stop for the trams. There's a depot for the engines. Down this way is another industry, multiple industry. Once again, not sure what it takes. I don't remember it. I'll have to devise the industry chain schematic or something. Because, yeah. Going down through here, we enter another little junction area. A turnaround point of some kind. There's another industry there. Continuing on, we go past the massive gate that says H.H. Gregux. And continue on the line through here. Another tram stop over here. Continuing on, of course, here the tracks have been over there at that industry. Now, there's another industry over here, a little dead-end hideaway. The back alley production. Continuing through, of course, there's the clock tower over here. There's the track to that industry. We've seen. There's another track into an industry here. And continuing on, we are back at the city square. From above, Swedaryn City looks like this. With the harbor down there. The tunnel is here. With a little bit of a garden here. And cliffside view over here. With some hotels along the side. And shops in here as well. Now going back to H.H. Gregor's. This is a bigger industry. Here you get the steel beams. Over down this way is the boiler. Produces the power for the company as well as the town. Down this way is one track for warehouse, two track for warehouse, and the loop going around for turnarounds. Inside here is the production hall. You cannot get in here with a train, unfortunately. I tried to make it, but it wouldn't work out. And the last final industry track is down here. This is how H.H. Gregor looks from up above. Now continuing down here, we're gonna be going to the right over here. But to the left, we have a funeral. It's a sad day. Anyways, continuing on past the fire station. This one here. The tracks end with a beautiful cliffside view. If you go fast enough, you can jump. I've actually placed the invisible tracks for that. I'm probably gonna remove them later though, I don't know. Going up through here, we will navigate our way through the warehouse district, essentially. To the root cellar. There's another final industry here. It's basically the food reserves of Swedaryn City. Here you deliver a lot of the food. Anyways, before we continue, I'm gonna hop on. Do this. Unbreak it. Apply power. And I'm gonna read a chat. That's a lot of nice details with the moorings. Yes, I like the harbor design. Thank you. And the fact that the locomotive is narrow gauge makes it even cooler. Absolutely. Oh yeah, love it. Oh yeah. This is absolutely incredible, I have to say. Is this 760 or 600? 600. Yeah. Not a lot of 600 stock. Nope. But I made it work. You get a lot of those assets from the download station or some other website. Everything is from the download station. Everything you see here is download station or built in. The only thing that's still waiting to be on the download station, and I approved it just as the stream started, which is what I was taking care of at the start there, is the track itself. Because I took the built-in Auron track and modified it to be 600 millimeters. And I've used that on the entire route, essentially. So, let's climb up through here. Not exactly sure where the chair is gonna take us. All the others are built in, yep. Green traction and symbols in the little loop. So lovely. Leaf. VGR Logistics sounds kind of like ETS2 Industry. Yes, finally, VGR Logistics is a real company, like VGCC or ITCC. Yep. Just in OpenTDD now. Fellbound Guta. I see. Hold on. Does that mean that you've literally put tons of bricks above my head? What are you planning? Nothing? Don't mind it. Cool. There's a lot of industry. I look forward to seeing the helpful explanatory diagram. I'm gonna have to have Swedaryn make it, because I am incapable when it comes to graphical design. Ooh, there was a big stone chimney at the tunnel's entrance. Yeah, there was. The tunnel with the double track kind of reminds me of the first tunnels under the Thames. Oh no! It appears that we cannot actually go through here. We are too wide to fit on this bridge. Well, guess we're gonna be checking out the brickworks last. There is even smaller engines than what I have right now, and they do fit through, along with the cars. Oh yes, please do. Well, that's the classic Black Forest building with the arch. You're a military master? Yep. But they're naming after me. Honestly, I don't even remember. I think I did name something after you, but I can't remember what. You will see. Or maybe I'll just name something, because quite a lot of the times I was like, okay, I'm just gonna name this like this, and I'm gonna get to it later. And then I didn't get to it later. Everything's looking in regards to the multiplayer on this road, bearing in mind the decoupling bug. Well, because of the decoupling bug, you would have to drive fixed trains. That's about it. It could be possible, but losing progress every single time. That's basically why I asked you if you have MPS, because if you do, it's always online. You can play anytime. You can. It keeps the progress. That's kind of why I asked you if you have MPS, because it would be brilliant to have that. Oh, that would be brilliant. It's so nice. So many nooks and crannies everywhere. Yep. Have you placed test cube with text somewhere in Shared City as an Easter egg? Maybe. Anyways, let's check out the logging industry, Salvi. Ooh, the harbor's that close to it. Yep. The harbor is directly below the town. Is it out seasonal? Not completely. The winter is not supported, but you can get spring, summer, and autumn looking very nicely and very well in this. There are some textures that are not seasonal, and because of just how good they look, I don't want to change them. So you'll have to get with a 3/4 of seasonality. Someone at least that the teaser was an autumn, I think. Nope, the teaser was summer. Oh, who died? I don't know, probably the mayor. Hint, hint. Bricks. Someone at least that the teaser. Was there a coffin in the card? Yep. Please leave the invis jump track. That is such an amazing idea. Oh, yes. So slowly. Did you mainly play some of those pulley arms? What do you mean? Pulley arms. Not sure what you mean by that. We'll get to that. Double viaduct. Actually more than double, but yeah. Is that bridge for the gravity brick train? Yes and no. You can theoretically do it, but those cars are a bit too wide, so in reality what I've done there is actually there's even smaller diesel engine that you use to go through there and make the turn, along with with its obvious cars for it, right? I think I've seen uh, the Felban engines before. Some of them get really tiny. Yep, that heads into the heart of the city on the road running line. Arhan's Water Company, maybe. Maybe. Anyways, welcome to the logging company. Just two little tracks, bit of a detail here and there. I didn't go crazy on this here. Just a little bit, you know. By the way, Hans, are there any news about your new schedule? Dear God, please no. When's the round gonna be out? No idea. There's still some things I wanna take a better look at and touch up here and there. Things, to get a bit more appropriate. Still wanna place some things down, some little more detail here and there, um, to make it more lively and stuff. I also appreciate the use of grass plants. Oh yeah, absolutely. There used to be more of them, but I realized that they've started to lag the game quite quickly. So I just kept them around the tracks, and that's it. Really. My schedule is basically changing every 1 to 2 weeks currently, so for the time being, the only days I definitely have time are Friday and Saturday. There'll be a clock in the shed we started in. Good idea. We'll see about that. So the buildings have extended arms above doors for pulleys. I was wondering if you place those manually or if they can. They came with the asset. Oh, looking log. By the way, regarding the engine shed, there are assets for the inside of a locomotive shop on the deals that can make it look less empty. Yeah, I know of them. And I will go through that as well. I really want to give more attention to the engine shed specifically. Because, well, it's a location, you know. Locomotive shop on this, yep. Alright. When it's out, let us know so I can get a new account for free FCT. Of course. Chessel bench can help with filling space in there as well. Sussex veteran can. Yeah, I was trying to avoid Sussex stuff because they don't really have LODs most of the time. So it's just a drain on resources. But yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know when it's gonna be released. Anyways, let's speedrun to the next location. There are speed limits on the route, but I would say it's more of a suggestion. Anyways, there's a second lake. As we make our way down. Woohoo. I don't even know if this engine has a whistle. No, I don't. It doesn't have whistle, but it doesn't have a bell. As we cross over the line that goes into the coal mine. And because coal mine is at the end. Oh, the stream is lagging again. Okay, that seems to be just OBS having problems with trains. Interesting. As far as I know, it doesn't lag with any other game, which is very annoying and interesting. Yes, a double trunk birch asset. Like, seems alright. Not intense. Okay. Anyway, let's head to the coal mine, shall we? Also, yeah, this thing is fast. At an 80. Like everybody else. Am I not streaming at an 80? Of course not. No, the internet is handling it, OBS that's not handling it. Which is weird because it didn't happen before. I've had this issue last time as well. It's really only with trains that OBS is lagging. It's not the internet, it's not the game, it's OBS that's lagging. I have no idea why. Streaming at 2026p. Yeah, fair enough. Anyways, welcome to the coal mine. Let me try doing this. See if that's gonna make it better. The terrain at coal mine is not edited properly at all. So it's not flattened like the other locations. So you do get this kind of like fall of the terrain and jumpy tracks a little bit. And it's honestly really good. Makes the route feel much more real. But yeah. As for the coal mine, of course there are little mining shacks as well. This is the main loading facility for the coal. The tracks extend quite far, so that you can fit a long train here. A lot of activity going on, of course. A lot of different tracks here and there for the mine to bring the coal around. Here is the second loading facility, transloading directly from the mine carts to the main line, essentially. The gauge is the same, actually. But yeah, going up here and into the mountain. Through here, just a lot of tracks. Into there, and into there. And lots of coal. Here's the warehouse area with the unloading place here for the coal mines. Let me read the chat more. Also, let me get the train bit moving because time to head out actually. Where is it? Well, no, it is a bit laggy. Yeah, no, it is. Maybe update OBS. It already is on the latest version. So the settings got reset? Maybe. Ooh, collect. That's good. What did you do? Yeah. I have no idea. I changed something in the setting. Being flattened makes it interesting. Oh yeah, absolutely. I love it. Looks so much more alive and natural like this. So this are set in the 19th century? 1800s? Yeah. Pretty much. It doesn't really matter. The minimum year is like the 1880-ish roughly. The latest you could theoretically go to like 1940, 1950. So quite a big time span timer, you know, because I mean it's a small island that doesn't really have that much technology around it, so you can really just put it anywhere between those time zones, time eras. Anyways, this is the coal mine from above. And just to give you an idea of our location, here's the little village with the lake. Here's harbor and there's Paradise City. So we've just done a loop like that. The coal mine is here. The mine tracks do loop around in the mountains, so you can have minecart traffic around there as well. There's only one entrance, and that's through this tunnel along with the road. It's through here. Peekaboo. The tipple. Yes. I love how clean they kept the gravel going through the coal area. I know it's not really fitting, but it kind of fits as well at the same time, you know. Keep an eye out on your coal level. Oh, this engine doesn't consume coal or anything like that, so you actually don't have to water with coal or water in realistic mode. And as far as I know, none of the 600mm engines actually consume coal or anything, so that's why there actually isn't any watering for the engines anywhere that's like actually interactive, nor coal fitting or coal stages. So yeah. But is functional this steamer? No. Yeah. This all loops back around. Yep, that's so clever. Yes, let me water my engine. Get us six. Get us a 6 watering can. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, let's make our way. Oh hey, we've been here. It's on this bridge. Wow. Anyways, next up we will be approaching a little town. The Eagle Town. And here we will find the breadery. You take the flour from the farms and you deliver it here. It's a very monotone kind of town, you know. That's what makes it unique. Is that it looks exactly the same everywhere. Essentially a workers' town, so to say. Of course, it has its own little station. And we're going to stop just past it. Prefer to. Get this junction switched now. This. That's gonna work. Anyways. Welcome to Eagle Town. This is how it looks from up above. Here is the breadery. Of course, we've got grocery wagons. It's got a boiler. Coal unloading, of course. And it's got the actual warehouse and production facility. That's a lot of crates full of bread. But yeah, the, the baking city, or the baking town. There's another track just weaving through, squeezing here. It goes to another multiplayer track here in the town center. You can deliver a lot of you can deliver fish here. You can deliver the bread in here. This kind of like little products, sugar, stuff like this for the shoppers, so that their shops and markets are kept up. Let's make the engine go. Come on, with us. Over here, we have another little square, little triangle. This one goes up a mountain, and this one goes up a mountain. Oh no, what is this? It goes down the mountain. There are some houses that are just there, on the side of the hill, going down. Makes it a bit more interesting. Anyways, let's follow our engine as we round the corner. The next stop is clay and stone. Coolant level has gone down much. Is any other long stock on this road right now? No. There is none right now. Apart from the steamer. Steel 36. Hey, Brother. Yeah, that's kind of term indeed. Brother. Eagle Town Brewery. Yep. This sound is exactly what I imagined the inside of your brain. Thank you. Very monotone, very boring. Understood. Nice statue on the bridge. Yeah. Pretty sure that word doesn't exist. This is just as much as Brewery does. Yes, indeed. Anyways, a bit of super elevation here and there to make the tracks seem a little bit more worn out, as we make our slow and steep 8% climb to the Aikahona clay and stone. Stay and clone. Stone and clay. Fuck. Stay and clone! Fuck's sake! Oh, what is that? Is that the wall up in them hills? Yes, it indeed is. The tilt is quite extreme in some occasions, and it honestly makes it so much more interesting. Nice and slow. You can still traverse the route pretty quickly. Because of the small size, I pretty much was like, yeah, I've got to make this more unique, somehow. So the use of the hills here and just me wanting to go up and down these hills made it possible for me to just, use that as the slow down effect, basically. To make it feel like, hey, the route is much, much bigger than you think. But it's not. It's smaller than you think. It's not even a full 3x3, really. Because quite a lot of it is still water and hills, But yeah, I fit tracks where I thought they would fit. Yes, let's speed up a little bit. Because after all, it's more of a showcase rather than a real time passage. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too fast, of course. Anyways, this is the clay and stone quarry. Got some stone bricks waiting, gravel, clay, all the different products. There's openings in the walls here and there with cards and stuff. And more. And more. And more. Down to the cliffs. It's an interesting terrain feature that when I first saw it, I was like, I gotta have a quarry in here. And I do have a quarry in here. Don't clone factory switchback? No, just loop it. Exactly. Looping it is more fun. That's the motto now. By the way, sure, guys, I got myself a copy of the MVR today. Nice! Yeah, I still need to do that. Hey, oh wow, those carved entrances in the retaining wall look great. Oh yeah, absolutely. Where's all the workers? Inside! Let's speed up over here. Okay. It's a roller coaster, yes. But yeah. Where have we arrived now? Kinda flat. Don't you think? Let's park out here. Let's take a look. What's up here? It's a field. A massive one. Quarry is down here. Eagle Town is down here. And the rest of the route is there. There's the city, there's the logging camp. This is one of the two farms on the route. It's actually the bigger one here. And here you are a true Feldbahn. You serve the Feld. But yeah. Windmills, got barns, got fields. Some trees here and there, you know. Of course, entrances to fields. Over here as well. Come to the end. You can see water over there, the cliffs down there. The main farm, of course. Got a little triangle of tracks in here. And a little yard for your use. Got some buggies and horse carts and wagons and whatnot. Of course, got the little station for the farm as well. And zoom, there we go. There's a multiple industry here. You can load and unload stuff. There's a multiple industry on this little dead end track here. You can load and unload stuff. There's a multiple industry here next to the windmill. You can load and unload stuff. You can go out. One more field here. It's a nice little location. Nice little farm. Flat and wobbly. Farmies. I guess it's wobbly because the tracks are being undermined. Yes. The yard by the farm, so quiet. Yep. Do you deliver coal to the windmill? Nope, you deliver coal for the steam tractors. Low windmill line. Flour probably. You deliver the grain and sugar beets from the fields to the main farm. The main farm produces bags of flour and bags of sugar out of them. You take them and you distribute them over. You obviously take the flour down to the brewery, and you take the sugar down to the cities, to the shoppers. Now, of course, you obviously here deliver stuff like coal, and you also get the Feldbahngute, or the Feldgute that I mentioned earlier, which has a lot of 3D models for carrots and stuff like that, crates with that kind of commodities. But yeah, let's make our way down. Let's go visit the last settlement on the island. I should look at the news call. Yes, I am. It does go down, but there is no like actual thingy for it. There is no commodity that it eats. There's nothing. So it does go down, but you know, it's impossible to refill it because it just doesn't, you know, need it. Same with the water, it stays at 100 no matter what. You know? So getting younger by the minute. But yeah, nom nom nom. Our little roller coaster going down. Not gonna lie, for a while, like when I, like 2 days ago, when I started to get close to finishing it, I was like, damn, this is really good. I might as well just, you know, go payware with it, plop it on the train store. But yeah, not really a fan of that. Anyways, we are back in Eagletown. So where will I take you now? To the right, of course. And if what we've done now was not climbing... Oh hey, look, a boat. We will be climbing now. Boat's right there. It's a single-use block, you have to replace it every time the call runs out. Also, that's your name route fair on Saturday? Sure. Local engine works would like that low. Do I need to remind you? Remind me what? Could also do convoys, not tried with multiplayer yet, but in single player performance excellent on just things. You'll be starting too. Hmm. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I would be absolutely up for Astroneer on Saturday. But don't expect me to start a new save. Especially not now, because I actually gotten to the point in Astroneer where I managed to get on by the first playthrough. And only now will we actually start going to different planets, exploring and mining stuff. Anyways, back to the task at hand. We are slowly climbing up. The pool is built in with the firebox, like the lining is made of it. Yes. It's covered, not replaceable. But oh no, what is this? Is it perhaps, could it be a switchback? Back to the task at hand. Good thing that EA didn't invent the theme engine. Yes. This indeed a switchback. As we climb, and we climb, and we climb, and we climb. I see. I would like to start a game, learn the game from the start though, for the first ever time playing. Maybe it would be better if Kengo played it with you then, as he's already been thrown in at the deep end, so to speak, if he wants to. Yeah, we'll see. It would be good if both of you could play. More hands are always helpful. But even then, like, the core gameplay isn't really that different from the start gameplay. It's really just like what you eventually unlock. I need to move this tree. And this one as well. But I can still provide you with early gameplay in Astroneer, even in late stage. It doesn't really matter. Mainly because early stage takes like 10 hours. Would you look at that? Another switchback. Maybe you could stream it on Wednesday single player. For you to learn the ropes, maybe. Or maybe on Wednesday multiplayer with me so I can teach you the ropes. Just make a new save real quick. Teach you how to play, and then on Saturday hop into the one I'm at now. Probably gonna be way further along by the time as well. Because yeah, now that I'm done with this, I mean, I do have another project in trains lined up, but you know, I wanna play something else as well. Anyways, down that way is another field location where you can load stuff. As we are now approaching Brant Village. As we pass through as well, of course. Remember those vineyard monorails for the grapes? Yep, absolutely. I thought of that as well when I was placing down those vineyards at that loop. The tracks here to the right go to another two fields. They branch off later on. I'll show you now. There's the junction. One goes off to here. The other one is off to here. And we in here are currently, there's another branch to the left and another one to the right. We're going straight through. But what's to the left? It's an industry. What kind? Various. As we go here and under the track that we're taking on right now. Lots of warehouses, lots of industries. Anyways, we climb again. But where do we climb to? I don't know. Where do we climb to? Somewhere nice? Of course I had to make you be on the top. You know. And it also works as an alternate way of reaching this place. Anyways, this is the second farm. There's the one field track over there. Continuing on, here's the second field track. Did you have this route planned for a longer time and only started it 12 days ago, or was the idea devised and then there? Improvised on the spot. You built this village of Allegor. Is it brand new? Quadruple viaduct. Yep. Oh, love it. They'll sell hay heaps. Yep. Straw bundle thingies. Anyways, as we are now entering Zephek's farm. Just as we slightly fit under there. Of course, another stop. 4 passengers. Where are we? That is Paradise City down there. We are on here. We have been through all of this. There's a field loading area here as well. Another one over here as well. Another one over here as well. So yeah, you really get to spread apart and along, you know, driving here. Little bit of a yard over here, loading here and here. Not in here, but in here. Where to now? Well, you see, there is still one location that we haven't visited yet. Love it, also. The Fex Farm. Yep. I just realized I don't know where the trucks are pointing. They're pointing the wrong way. As we now go to visit the last bit of the route. We haven't been here yet. The water has finally decided to go down. It took it this long. Also show the cliff jump at the end of the stream. No. I don't even know if it's still there. I think I may have removed it actually. I'll put it in place. I'm gonna make it look epic though, you know. No! You don't want it to be epic? What I was doing was adding additional bits of tracks to all the industries so that I could have easier time placing down the train cars on these industries and stuff like that for eventually when I'm going to be making sessions and stuff, you know. And I believe the first time that I made a jump was me just accidentally clicking way off the cliff and it just ending up in the water. I laughed about it to myself, and then I was like, yeah, I could make it a jump. So I did make it a jump. But now I'm not sure if I've actually removed it then afterwards or actually kept it in. But I think I did remove it. I swear I can be used more than once. I don't want it to be removed. Nice. I can be used more than once. That is indeed cool. God damn it. Anyways, another switchback. Hmm. 3 massive chimneys. I wonder what that is. Could it be the brickworks? It could indeed be the brickworks. As we wiggle our way down the mountain. Neon. Hmm. I wonder where we are. Oh, it appears it's the bridge. The one that is impassable for us because we are too big. I had to make it a little like a rope slate bridge because, yeah. I didn't have anything better to use in here. So I had to be innovative. Anyways, let's make our way to the brickworks. I believe they are Swedar's. Backstein fabric. Yep, Swedar's brickworks. We have now arrived. So yeah, there's a little station. Here's the unload track with the clay and coal as well for the fired furnaces. The warehouse is here, and bricks here, which you load on a track here. Platform here, and of course you get a little bit of a maneuvering track, but not too much, of course, not too much. I cannot spoil you now. Gonna make it a bit harder. But yeah, that is Inselbahn, my new narrow gauge route. Eagletown, Brad Village, the Casper Company, Zephyx Farm, Thomas's Farm. I don't think I named this particular logging. No, it is Eagle Logging. Okay, never mind. I did name it. Eagle Logging. Then you have Mika's Coal Mine. Of course, you have the Sheradai City and Sheradai City Harbor. So yeah, a little 3x3 route coming soon. The DLS. Still wanna do some things here and there. Anyways, now that I'm actually here, now that you guys have seen it, might as well just plop that thing out of existence. This, gonna do this, gonna do this. I'm gonna set this to 600 millimeter. And I believe that I have in fact removed the jump. I mean, around there. Good. I'm gonna make you float on the water. Why not? And then just sink. There we go. I hope you're happy now, Hans. Well, we still knows whether it's a bit of a break. God damn it, Hans. She's absolutely stunning. Yep, love it, Eagle. Thanks for showcasing. Yeah, you're welcome. Slowly crafted. I'll spawn a diesel or I'm gonna show the rolling stock. Only once you draw it. Things made of iron and steel don't float. Now, what's a different story? Yes. Anyways, 600mm. We have actually quite a lot of stuff. What would be like the best location? I think let's go here. Yeah. Starting off with stuff that's not going to appear because the size does not allow for it. These two train cars are too big for me to use them, unfortunately. The sharp turns do not make their use. Nice. Now, let me close the window. Yeah. Now, we have a lot of tiny little engines, NG24, that will be making an appearance. All of these are eligible to be on the route, including this one, which is the one that we've driven now in all of the colors. We've also got tender engines as well. I'm a bit skeptical on these, whether I want them, but yeah, why not? You know, can have longer trains, more powerful engines. So really, yeah, all of these gonna make a nice use. I'm probably not gonna be placing down all of them, only some of them, because there's also more. These are fat, very big. There are also electric engines, and I was very adamant on having these somewhere, but in the end I actually didn't end up with them anywhere. They're mining engines, not even the coal mine do I get to use them. Because it would be just too annoying to make it all fit. So you'll not be seeing those. But we have these things. And these are the tiny ones that I've been talking about, that they fit everywhere. The ones that you'll be able to see on in the mines as well. Not sure if that's all of them. Nope. There's another one, big one, and another one. There's some more tender engines. This one's a bit smaller than the others, I think. No, actually, it's the same size. Yeah. But yeah, these are the engines, and might as well go with this one as well. But this one actually requires fuel, so I'm not sure. These ones as well, you can see they require coal and water. And wait, what? Oh wait, all of these do. What the fuck? It's really just these ones that don't. Really? Okay, guess I'm doing watering and coaling then. Why not? But yeah, I did not see these before. I have no idea what kind of settings I had enabled, but I did not realize these guys actually consumed stuff. Yeah, more fun. Now as for the train cars, the standard 2, the standard 3, this is gonna be used for the tram. This is gonna be used for the tram or in the mine. And of course, these all. This is gonna be the main passenger coach between the towns. A flat car. There's another special car. There's a long wooden boy. Ah, that's an engine. There's this thing. And this one. And these ones. You know, it's actually cargo loaded on them. So the same car. There's these ones with tracks. These guys with the actual brakeman. Basket cars, they actually don't transport anything, unfortunately. There's another mine car, basically. These are gonna be all on the mine tracks. In the mine shafts. Now here's another car, basically with logs and stuff. I could do more commodities with like all like different logs and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a water car. There's a goods van. There's at least 3 types of these. Some of them can transport stuff, some of them cannot. Here are some additional cars that I could use for the stone and logs and stuff. These cars are gonna be fun. They come in 3 colors. And they could be the different tram lines in Paradise City. I don't know. You know, this kind of stuff. You've got another hopper. Another infirmary car. Here are actually the unbranded ones. Flat cars that I want to use. Here are the working box cars. There's gray, green, and red. Red actually has more like a cooling van with those grills. These things absolutely are gonna be visible as well. These could be on the tram lines or basically like a tourist kind of traffic. Just have them all coupled together. There's another boxcar. I actually don't think that one transports anything. There's another passenger car. Actually, 2 of them that I have here. I've tested them. Unfortunately, they're broken. The brakes, once they get stationed at a stop, they just refuse to release their brakes. Just keep reapplying them constantly. It's unfortunate. But these look very interesting. I would have loved to have these, but yeah, unfortunate. Continuing on, we have more logging cars. Of course, different cargoes. Those are the steamers we've seen. More open hoppers. They'll be used for transporting stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. There are still a lot more cargoes that I would like to implement in here, but I need to get like their industry chains going. So that's something. Because yeah, they all can transport a lot of different stuff. There's so many of them. Only one future of it. Things made of iron and steel don't float. Running, engine flooding. A locomotive made of wood would not be a good idea, unless you wanted it to be a single use. Warning, oil pan damaged. Those look like mine locos. Oh yes. Oh, they're tiny, yeah, absolutely. Those are even tinier. So cute, yep. The water car looks beautiful too, yep. They're rusty around the top too. Same parasol cars. So pretty. Wooden benches on wheels. Yep. It's amazing. But yeah, the route itself is done. But yeah, as I said, I want to get the industry chains properly set up because a lot of the stuff it repeats. It doesn't really make sense, and there's a lot more stuff that you could transport. You know, with all the different cars. But now it's basically just question: do I keep it more simple or do I make it more complex? Right? Because some of the cars they repeat themselves, but they're from different creators, so they cannot take the same cargo. So you would have to distinguish somehow that this guy is for this and this guy is for that, and ugh. It's part of the reason why there actually isn't that many different cargoes, even though there is already. But there could be a lot more if I wanted to. You know. Um. But yeah, I'm gonna be fixing up the network for what is it called? For the refueling. Actually, no, these guys cannot go down this way. It's not on this car. They can, however, on these ones. This is where the fun will begin. Trying to take all of this down. Where is it? No, that's not the one. Oh, yeah, that's right. These box cars are not supposed to go through here. These basket cars. They take different cargo. This is the one. Get rid of those. Go. And Euro modelers have a different cargo type as well, which is this stone. These bricks. So yeah, this is one of those super concepts that you could see on this route being used. I wonder, please load as intended. But I know you can. I know you can hold passengers. So just do it. What's that lake called? None of the lakes have a name. That's strange seeing the shadows without the trees from the top. Yep. Only from the loggery. Here's some granite lagoon. Sure. Can go with that. Why not? Come on. Go. But yeah, driving this thing is gonna be fun with this massive consist as well. Because lights, there's horn, there's a reverser, there's a throttle, there's a brake. Trying to get them sometimes moving is gonna be fun. I think this one might be a little bit too heavy actually. Can you stop? Yeah, I think this one might be a little bit too heavy to actually get moving. But yeah, you see passengers are loaded nicely. There's cargo on the train. Okay, just for demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna do this. But it is obviously too long for this engine. There's gonna be shorter trains, yes. And lighter, obviously. Skid cars, just the term alone. You just wouldn't get terminals like this if you were talking about standard gauge user so somehow nope. Showing conversation before starting? Yeah, good. Oh yay, the side road. Yes. But yeah. Something like this, of course, with bigger steamers and some bigger cars here and there. The logging trains are gonna be fun, stuff like that. I still need to play around with the industry chains, as I said. That's the only thing that's like been keeping me like, yeah, no, and yeah, no, and yeah, you know. So yeah, kinda wanna fix that one. Oh, you can see the super elevation on it, the Beagle. Anyways, the reason why these things are here actually, or why I want them specifically on this, is because of this bridge. Like, I've made this specifically for them. These are the only trains that can fit through, including the passenger cars. So yeah, watch your feet. Maybe stop sticking them that far out. Need to check the junction. But yeah, there's different delivery locations for different cargoes, so you know. This is so wild. This looks like a runaway, and it is. But yeah, for example, you would take this train through here, heading into the city center. You know, passengers would of course be in a different train at this point, or just from the beginning. I want them to have I want them to be separate. I don't want to mix cargo and passengers. But yeah, cargo train would go through here, through the city center. It's so fucking cool. I haven't driven on the route properly at all. I have no idea how anything behaves. I just built it out, man. Arms and legs inside the vehicle. Exactly, yeah. Inside or not at all. Retract the feet, retract. Fold into toes. Yes. But yeah. This is the kind of stuff that I was longing for, honestly. The tracks are very close together in locations as well. It makes for a very interesting route. Yes, we go through this track actually, why not? You know? Just all around. But yeah. I need to get the industry chain fixed and I need to put the refueling in, stuff like this, you know? Plonk, 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 plonk. And yes, you can have them run in circles. Because there's a loop. You go out this way, there's a loop that goes back in. It's brilliant to watch these go. Anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna call it the end here. I hope you've enjoyed. I've done to over a dozen times before adding the second base bar. They're always giving you instructions on your optimal toe position. You know things are going to be fun. Yes. um, I don't have that. Do I? I don't even have your Loch Ness Monster actually. Tunnel Station. Test Cube. With text. No. I'll put him in this lake instead. You cannot actually see that well into this lake. But yeah. Here's the... Yeah. Here's the spline vertex points to give you an idea of the crazy shit that I went through making this. Here's the coal mine, the lake, the harbor down here, Paradise City itself. Isn't actually that bad. It's really once I've gotten up to the hills and stuff that it, yeah. It's almost a spline. Honestly, I don't even understand what's going on here anymore. There's just so much. You look at it like this. Oh, that's wonderful. You look at it as this, like, huh? And yeah, the track splines. You can see quite a lot of them are not elevated, and then quite a lot of them are. It's really varied on location, but yeah. There are some layers as well. There's a cliff layer that I use here for the tunnel. There's a tunnel wall layer that I use for down there for something underground for the pillars and the walls inside there in the tunnel. Actually, you can see it. Then there's tunnel roof, which is this, and then it's just the random stuff like that has weird hitboxes, like the people that I placed around. So yeah, there isn't that much underground. As for the coal mine, you can see the tracks just loop around. There isn't any like outer texture or anything. Here's the junctions for them. But yeah, there's a tunnel that you go through with the two massive rock assets on the side there. And just to show you that the route is fairly seasonal, but not. It doesn't really work with winter completely. Just gonna do this, and I'm gonna let it speak for me, I guess. The logging industry is not seasonal at all. It's only the tracks. The farm, the mud, is not seasonal at all. Right, and quite a lot of the houses are not either. Down here, the entirety of the town is of course seasonal and stuff, but yeah, there's mud and sand that isn't. Trees are the grass over here is not seasonal at all, including these roads as well. The tunnel would be quite a problem because, well, It's seasonal there up until that point, but on this side, it's not seasonal at all. None of this, So it's kind of weird as well to look at. The cliffs are, of course, completely seasonal because finally a normal creator. Here's the coal mine. Looks probably the worst. Because half of it is seasonal, the other half is not. It's just, yeah, it doesn't work at all with snow. And yeah, there are some field textures that are not seasonal, like this one here, for example. And yeah, some other objects and stuff like that. The grass, it doesn't, it's not seasonal per the altitude, but it's seasonal per the month. So it does disappear if you set it to August, actually, because we are in the southern hemisphere. But yeah, it's April, the trees are falling. May, June, July, August is when there are no leaves on the trees. They're getting replaced out. And then let's go to January. This is how the route looks like in summer. Very green. But yeah, of course, with the forest grounds being still brownish and stuff. But yeah. You better have enjoyed. Just give it text. Yep. Clock in the starter shed. Yep. I'll have a better look at the starter shed and stuff to make that work. Blind points. Yep. That's a lot of points. Oh yeah. I placed that same castle as set on my route as Marfell Castle. Third Vale. Third Vale, yes. So as it will each season depend on the actual season though. Yep. I'll say that's seasonal enough. So lovely. Does the island have a name too? No, actually, I didn't name the island or anything like that. Didn't bother with coming up with that much stuff. I'll see yet. Will I name it like, did you know there's another island up here? So yeah, it's actually 2 islands, just, yeah, small. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me today. There's still some work to be done on this. I'll let you know when this thing actually, releases. And yeah. Have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.